What is up, guys? This is Godzilla Suplex, and today I'm counting down my top 10 most anticipated games of 2018. And I know this number 10 pick is controversial. I know it's been delayed 1,000 times by Xbox, but still, it has, for what it is, has earned this spot in number 10, and that is Crackdown 3. Even though people say it looked ugly, you cannot mistake what they're trying to do. If you even just look at the gameplay, what they're trying to do is just so innovative and so new. It's fresh. Look at it. It's 100% destruction. I mean, no game can really claim that. And I think it's going to bring something new. I mean, just imagine 100% destruction in multiplayer or multiplayer modes. That it's going to change the game if done right. And I'm glad Xbox is taking their time with it, and I'm ready to get my hands on it. It's going to be intense. Now, the single player might be a little weak since it's not going to have that same destructibility as the multiplayer. But the multiplayer, I'm just thinking they can do so many things with it, and I got to give it up to Xbox. Xbox, take your time, and y'all should be on the money with this one. And at number 9, we have Capcom's Monster Hunter World. And this game is really good. Okay, let me tell you, I played the beta, did a couple of missions, and by the 2 missions I played, this game is going to be really solid. Like, really solid. Like, it's got the RPG down. The story looks decent, relative enough. And the combat system is really good. Now, what I can detract from it is that when you swing, it's like I don't know if it was me getting confused between the L2 button on PlayStation, but it was like you couldn't kept on going to defense mode, which didn't give you the range, and attack mode. It was a little confusing, but the monster fighting, the AI intelligence was really good, and it's gonna be a solid game. That's why I put it in number 9 over Crackdown. I think this game is gonna have more of a successful impact at, at bringing another great Japanese game to console. You know, 2017 is the year of the Japanese game. I think this will follow suit in 2018.
Peggy 18.
And at number 8, we have Metro Exodus. Now, if y'all remember E3 2017, it was a rough ride for Xbox. Only having this and Anthem to show, I mean, it was good and awful. I mean, Fortnite was good, but this and Anthem were really the high points of the show. And coming into it as a first timer, I've only seen like maybe 5 minutes of gameplay of Anthem. I mean, not Anthem, Metro Exodus, and we've seen a couple of game shots of it. The first time I saw it, it was not in a good light. It was Angry Joe getting really mad about it. But I as a first timer, I have confidence it's gonna be a good game. It just has all the look and the feel. They're already showing off in-game footage. They're ready to show this game out, all it's about. And I, what I can say about it is that it looks great just to look like you get into. It looks like a Fallout type, but I don't want to say it's a copy. It looks like Fallout done better in a more immersive, way. Like, it's not Fallout, but it has that feel and look, like the mutated bears and the stuff. I think it provides a real interesting universe of what we're gonna see in the game. It just gets me excited about it. I think it's gonna be really solid. And at number 7, I'm already calling it. It's gonna win Zombie Game of the Year, and it is Days Gone. When I first saw this at E3 2016, I was blown away. A more story-driven Left 4 Dead style game that's gonna place more of an emphasis on the humans rather than the zombies. Like, what is that game? That's one of the greatest games called Last of Us, right? So, and it's being promoted by PlayStation Heavy. I mean, if you look at any gameplay that they've shown, it is really good. It's gonna set you up in a really good situations, and just the we've seen all aspects of it. I mean, the gunplay, how it's gonna work. You know, the amount of zombies that we could put on screen. They just really showcase this game really well. You know, some people say it looks a little not that good, but I'd rather take unique gameplay and situations over graphics. You know, as we go along in this generation, you know, the graphics are gonna get better. You know, PS5 graphics are gonna be great, but what's gonna really define this next generation of PlayStation is the unique situations, what they could do with new technology, and this is just a great way of showing it. Great way of bringing people to your platform, because this game just you could just show it to anybody, just about anybody, and they will all instantly want to get this game. Like, I couldn't think of somebody who couldn't want not want this game if they first saw it. I mean, they got zombies coming out of everywhere, like a swarm or something, and that's just innovative on its own. We don't even know what the tricks it has up its sleeve. So I mean, it very easily earned the number 8 spot. Everything that comes after it is gonna change the zombie genre forever. And at number 6, it is the most creative and fun looking game on this list by far, and that is Dreams by the developers of Little Big Planet franchise. I mean, good lord. If you've seen this game, I mean, when you thought they couldn't get more creative and out of the box, they just blow your mind. I mean, I can hardly even put this into words. As a fan of the Little Big Planet franchise, this is like it turned up to 100. I mean, it's unbelievable what these developers have accomplished, and PS4 is firing on all cylinders right now. It's crazy. Whereas Xbox is the polar opposite. They're the sluggers trying to get back in the game, but PS4 is just crushing it so much. Another hard-hitting exclusive like this, man. This game is this game could potentially be on the PS5. I mean, I'm calling it. It's gonna be on the PS5. Stuff like this junk lasts forever. I mean, these are the games that are gonna last. I mean, look at the creativity. You can go to space, ground, anywhere. I mean, this game looks just so crazy, and the fact that they're gonna have innovative multiplayer just says a lot about what this game is going to be. And number 6, I couldn't put it no higher than number 6. And at number 5, it is the love letter to all Dragon Ball Z fans. Dragon Ball Fighter Z. And this game blew my mind when it was first announced. It's like everything that I've ever wanted in a Dragon Ball game. A side-scrolling fighter, you know, a style in the anime that makes you actually feel like you're fighting there. Man, that this game is going to be off the hook. It's gonna be great, and as a Dragon Ball Z fan, it just almost brings me to tears that this has finally been realized, and I hope the game comes out balanced and good, because right now they got everything going for them.
The wall. our armor. It protects us from what lies beyond.
And at number 4, even though it's very controversial, Anthem. This game looks so awesome. And by the Star Wars Battlefront 2 controversy, this game may end up being amazing. Because EA may be changing this game for the better. It may not be loot box trash. Hopefully, but even with it, it might still come to greatness. I mean, this game looks intense. It looks fun. It looks like it's built for the long-term model, which I think can work. I think if people give it a chance and they don't, and EA doesn't mess it up with the loot boxes, this long-term aspect can work if developed properly. And I'm just gonna tell you the truth. This is the Mass Effect that we were supposed to get, but never got because they just lended all their developers to this project. This is what Mass Effect Andromeda was supposed to be, but it ended up being garbage because EA was building for the future. I guess I don't know, but man, is this gonna be crazy? I mean, they got everything going for it except those loot boxes. People are gonna be suspicious. They're gonna be wondering, especially in this time. Everybody wants to be against EA right now. And EA is going to have to watch their backs. They're going to have to change this whole system because if people start smelling something fishy, they're going to know what's up. They're going to probably avoid the game. And YouTubers are going to boycott it, They're treading a thin water, and I think they need to go ahead and submit for this game to really let it have its shine.
You either live with the choices you make, or die trying to change them. The story doesn't end here.
But at least I know the truth now.
And at number 3, the reboot of God of War. Man, does this franchise look revitalized. I mean, good lord, this game is just amazing. I mean, the graphics are high quality. The gameplay looks fantastic. It looks engaging. It looks like it's going to have a great story. Story's going to be first. The maturity of Kratos is going to be first. And that's what is intriguing me about this game. What is it about? How's his journey gonna end? It just seems like all of this is gonna be emphasized, but more than anything else, how is his relationship with his son gonna turn out? And it just feels like the maturity has really hit this game, and it just cannot be denied. It's gonna be one of the best games of 2017, I predict, and there's just no way anything is gonna stop it unless loot boxes.
What does it say?
People see me and think they're safer.
And at number 2,
It's not really me they're seeing.
I'm totally blown away for this game. Ever since it was announced, we always thought it was going to be Sucker Punch development, but it was actually Insomniac, which actually makes me more excited for this game because it's going to blow everything out. As a kid growing up playing Spider-Man 2, this makes me so giddy. The graphics are so good. The story looks okay, but the gameplay looks like just a return to that glorious Spider-Man 2 gameplay, running off walls, catching enemies by surprise, upgrading their abilities so you can, hit them with the web to make them swing off the web pole. I mean, that jump was amazing to a 5 or 7 year old me that didn't even know nothing about Spider-Man up to that point. No, this game is going to be off the wall, bonkers. The gameplay says so. Mary Jane, Miles Monroe, Shadow, whatever his name is. I think this is all gonna come together, and it's not being rushed by a movie. And that's why I think it's gonna change superhero video games forever. I think beyond this point, this game is going to garner critical acclaim. Then what's gonna happen next is a whole bunch of superhero games developed right, and that's why I put this at number 2. Not just because of the game, but because of the impact it's gonna have on the genre that we all want to see, superhero video games. And at number 1, not surprising, probably the most hyped game of this decade, Red Dead Redemption 2. From the 2 trailers that we've seen, this game looks just off the wall. I mean, especially the second trailer. Some people were disappointed, but I love it. You know, the 7 outlaws, you know, that whole arc. You know, they're doing a little bit of classic homage, but, or should I say homage to the classics, but I think they're doing it in a different way and from a different perspective. You know, we're playing as the villains this time, you know, and we just know the game is going to be 5-star quality, whether it comes up a little short or goes above Red Dead Redemption 1. But I really think it's going to fall in between. From all the hype and stuff, it's going to be a great game. It's my own most anticipated game. Its multiplayer is going to blow everyone away this time, since everybody knows it's going to be a good game. Everybody knows it's going to be worth their time. Everybody's going to play the storyline. And this game just oozes, I don't know, it just oozes originality. And that's why I can't wait for it. But thank you for watching my top 10 countdown, and we'll see which ones are great in 2018. This is Godzilla Suplex. Sign off. Have a nice day.